Please hit that like button and smash that subscribe button as well, please. Thank you very much. Tonight, some people just don't know when others say, I told you so. How did I tell y'all so? It's as simple as this. All right. I read a shirt yesterday that said, you can't fix stupid, but you can by using a 2x4. Now, if that doesn't get you understanding all this good stuff right now, then y'all don't know what you're doing. But in this case, yes, sometimes we have to use about 2x4s against some people who we don't like, of some people who are are villains, bigger villains than anybody else in the world. I told y'all people so. I said it in the last one when I was talking about being derailed and how many had lost lives, you know, coronavirus. Now it's happening still over again. Or like I told you, like the last time, third world boss baby, Donald, jackass, Trump. Told y'all. Son of a bitch, NASCAR. Okay? Well, you know what? Y'all people didn't understand what happened on January 6th. That was an insurrection, and you did done damn well know it. Easy. That make America great again was make America racist again. There's no need for racism anymore. Systematic racism, this kind of racism, that kind of racism, this is bullshit. Okay? People, these voting right acts that they're trying to come to law where they're not allowing all hardworking citizens of the world. It doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter where you're from. See, these Republicans have become some of the dumbest people in the world. They think they're smart. But I'm sorry, people. You told me this 40 years ago to my face that India was third world country. Guess what, people? Last 4 years was one day. Why? Because of third world boss baby Donald jackass Trump. Damn it, Mom! I'm on my channel. No! Sorry. I'm a grown man. I can do whatever I want. Mom, stop it. Sorry, people. That was my mother. I feel good when I talk like this, actually. She can just never hold back. I don't know. I don't understand why. What happens happens. Okay, people. Okay. That four that 4 year administration is only done in one day, people. One day. That's the God honest truth, people. We don't need men like Trump. Look at all the heroes that have had their lives taken away from their families. You know, that's not a great thing either. Okay? If that was done, that's already done. And if most people didn't know what was going on, all these firefighters, police officers, everybody else, now their lives are taken. We can't handle that anymore. Racism is a thing of the past. And if we don't let go, and all these other things going on with Asian Americans, that's got to stop, man. That's got to stop. Let's put it into it, man. This is just total, well, like we used to say, pish posh hogwash, okay? You think this is a time to be more diversified in America? This is 30s, not right now, not at this time. We all need to be diversified and we need to love each other. For God's sake, like I said in the last video too, let's respect each other, people. Let's respect each other. And if you don't think that we're more likely, the thing about it is, he's already in the clinker. He's in the slammer. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this good stuff out, okay, people? Republicans, please stop being very unkindly to us hardworking citizens of the United States of America. This is not the time for it anymore. You can't hold us back for what we have done to help our states. For every person who has done right is doing the same thing, giving back to the community, every other good sort. We don't need bad things right now in this world. Okay? First part, I know most of you disagree with me. That's fine. I'll have a debate on this one too. Okay? I want some. You want some? Come and get some, baby. You can't see me, baby. Okay? Y'all need to understand what most are going through now. Republicans have made sure of how those families, of those children, of how, and what those children learn from those parents. This is unfair, unfortunate to think that what happened that day on January 6th, those kids learned something improper. Those kids now are learning other ways to bully everybody else. And this is not the time for bullying, cyberbullying, or any of that sort. Now, if you think this is going to be the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s, well, guess what? Cold War's already, and the rest of the other wars over. OVER, over. We need to spend more time allowing these children to go back to school. We need more time in order for them to learn the right history of the United States of America. We don't need to give them the basic facts and lies about America. We need to give them the truth about America. And when most people say that learning is a thing of the past, realize everything is a thing of the past. Well, I tell those people right now, especially everywhere else too, that not only that, but your answer is this right here. And most people don't realize of what I'm about ready to say too. If they think for 1 second that they know of what they did wrong on that day, they should know better. But most of the people are taken in. No matter what, no matter how. This is the case of where either inside, outside, or if you think in the right way, but it comes out to be wrong. But truly speaking, is that It was unfortunate to see one of our good government buildings nearly uh, nearly being in shambles, smithereens. See, we didn't have a very good man in these past 4 years. People believe that unhappiness, unfairness, racism, everything else. It's that understand that kind of thing. That's a freaking lootly nobody. And I mean, that's a freaking lootly nobody. Now people will understand of what they've shown their children that day, of how insecure they made this country. All the people who love want a real America back great again. This is the way to make America great again. Again. You want that on a bumper sticker, people? Maybe you should ask for one. Joe Biden, make America great again. Donald Trump, make America racist again. Which one would you rather choose right now? Diversity? Or would you deal with what we just dealt with the last 4 years? NASCAR. This is America. We live in a real America now with Joe Biden. We live in a real America with Kamala Harris. Okay, people? We don't live in a real America with Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse, okay? This is the only normal one from that last administration. That's it. He's the only normal one. McEnany, she was a third world woman herself. She lied up the walls to everybody. She never told the truth about nothing. Okay? And inside that administration was Mike Pence. But now I'll go on to other things here, people. I know, like I said earlier, you're going to, but we all need to learn some things from the last one to this one. People, we need to know of how hardworking citizens of this world always have to pay our taxes in a proper manner than the top 1% paying absolutely nothing. This is the incorrect way of government. This is unbearable. This is unfair. This is uneasy on all of us middle class, lower class people. I said it in the last one too. We want to make happy again. That's exactly what it should be now too. Not just make America great again, but make America happy again. Learn about things that were totally and learn the truth, people. We want to learn the facts. We want this new generation to learn of what we learned as well. And if you can't handle the truth, let me say this. If you can't answer the question, if you can't, sorry, pardon me. If you can't answer the question, you will never tell the truth. Do you think us adults don't understand anything about these kind of things? We sure do. We talk about it every day. And you don't think this generation of children don't know? Well, guess what, people? They absolutely know. about what happened on this day in history, everything. This generation has got to pick up on their knowledge in school. It doesn't matter which weakness you have in class. It doesn't matter what strength you have in class. No matter what, no matter how, no matter why, no matter how. And believe me when I say this, people, Generation Z, millennials, please take that knowledge, pack it in your big fat skulls, and get used to everything that you're about ready to do. And hopefully we get back to regular school semester, hopefully either by this fall or hopefully by this time or January 2022, people. We got to face the facts. We can't face no more lies. We cannot go for no more racism. This is just total bombardment of government, the hardworking citizens of the world, of not helping themselves and working very, very, very hard every day. It doesn't care. Don't care which profession you're all in, man. We all make what we all do. But I'll tell you this much right now, even though I've already said everything I wanted to. So here's the point in time where Mohandas K. Gandhi said, just in his last speech before he was assassinated. Let me tell you this, people. I did say some hateful things, yes. But I will never take them back about whoever it was last 4 years. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever take back any of those words of what I said. That's my take on the last 4 years. That's the God honest truth, people. Go to India. Go meet Narendra Modi. You want to know another real person? Go to Britain. Go see Boris Johnson. Another good man? Go to Canada. Go see Justin Trudeau. You know another guy? Oh, yes. Go visit Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and the rest of that staff. Why don't you meet the good people of the world? Also, I said the other day about the person at first, he was also like Mussolini. He was also like Hitler. He was also like Stalin. And you know what? He is. That boss baby who was our 45th, they say, actual president, was actual boss baby more than a president. He wasn't a real man at all. A real man is a real man, people. Joe Biden is that real man. Hardworking citizens of the world are real men and women. Either fill this world with kindness and respect than being hated and being racially profiled. This is something that I've been wanting to get out of my chest for a long time. And if you can't deal with it, get used to it, people. And obviously, the fact of the matter is that, yes, this is America. This is America. This is the real America. No more NASCAR. Y'all. Let's be happy. Let's be healthy, man. We want to love more. Now that we have our vaccine shots, you know, I mean, we'd love to go meet our family. And this thing about Fauci, I mean, I disagree with the of taking him out of this administration. Fauci's a good guy. He's a very professional man. He's not unprofessional like others in government. He's done what he had to do for the longest time. This man needs to stay in this administration. He shouldn't have been able to go nowhere. He's been able to help us. He's been able to give us the chance of now wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. So what? We're all inoculated, right? Okay. If some people still want to wear, that's fine. That's fine with y'all until everything stops. And that's the cool thing to do. Some professions right now are allowing us to not even wear masks. In my case, where I work at is that I'm working inside and outside. So what else can I do? So I can't wear a mask because during some spring and summertime, all of us will be suffocating like crazy, and it won't feel so good later on during the nights. Is that Fauci is a very good man, like all other doctors around the world, and I mean the most professional doctors all around the world. He didn't deserve this unfair treatment. I'll tell you that right now. This man deserves the respect of what he's done for the government and all of us hardworking citizens of the world. They're even praising him everywhere else. You know, everywhere. Central America, South America, all of them love him so much. He's willing to help international communities like this. And unfair times have to come to unfair measures. Well, guess what? It would have been bad enough if he left the past after this past year. It would have been very sad to not see him on TV anymore. But the fact of the matter is, people, Fauci deserves more time than anybody else in government, no matter what. And if you think I'm lying to you people, tell me in the comments section. Tell me. Like I said, I'll have a debate on this one too. If you're willing to do it, please do it. Hit that like and subscribe button. Please do. Thank you very much. Good night.